Hello again, Timberwolves fans. Are you ready for the explosion of Timberwolves basketball? It is Monday, September the 2nd, 2013. It is Labor Day, but Timberwolves explosion is back on the air yet again. I am your host, Paladino Joey, and with me is...
Marcus, a.k.a. Forecaster.
Oh, yes, we are back here on Timberwolves Explosion for episode number 106. Timberwolves Explosion is on thesportstuff.com and on iTunes. We also, again, are now streaming on Dakota Sports FM. That's right, Dakota Sports FM. Hello again to those of you out there. Maybe you're listening for the first time to this show. This is the second show to air on the website, but the first time with Marcus, the forecaster. This is the real Timberwolves Explosion. You know, sometimes you get a couple solo jobs here and there just because, but this is the real identity of the show right here. Yes. All right, so thanks again, everybody, for checking us out. Now, obviously, we usually start with league talk and then get into NBA stuff, and then, of course, we will close with the mailbag and all that good stuff with Facebook and Twitter. Yes. All right, so our old buddy, right out of the gate, our old buddy, we talked about him the last time we were on here on episode 104. We talked about Michael Beasley and his antics with the reefer and all that good stuff. I called him a mean name because it's like I get tired of the foolishness. It's like all the promise and then he just doesn't seem to care. That's pretty much my complaint with him. And I had some people respond with, well, it's not like he's beating his wife or anything, but... well, the Phoenix Suns seem to agree with me a little bit because they're going to get rid of him. Aren't you excited? It's about time, huh?
I'm surprised they got him in the first place. I mean, it's fool's gold.
It is fool's gold. It's fool's gold. Wow, yep, one NBA scout believes it all comes down to mental focus, as we're seeing in an article here. It's, the guy, I mean, obviously, who can forget 4-on-1? Remember the 4-on-1?
Yeah.
The 4-on-1 is where who was the coach at the time? He's not the coach now because it's Jeff Hornacek. It was Lindsey Hunter. He just started laughing like, oh my god. 4-on-1, Phoenix Suns driving down the court. Michael Beasley right to the defender.
Yeah.
You got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
Christian Ponder fashion right there, or Tavares Jackson or whatever Viking lousy quarterback. There are a lot of those. Check out Purple Mafia. Yeah, that's another show. But
yeah, all the physical tools, like they said, all the talent in the world, but you just can't put it together.
No, could you imagine if he went number 1 overall to Chicago? Wouldn't that have been something that year? Or if the Timberwolves got the number 1 pick or the number 2 pick that year, we would have probably taken him.
Yeah, I think so too.
Number 1, we would have taken Rose because we didn't have Rubio yet, so he would have been our guy.
Oh, that's true.
But number 2, that would have been like, oh my God, wow, what bad luck we got out of being lucky, you know? Instead, we got insanely lucky because who did we get out of that draft? Who did we get? We got Kevin Love out of that draft. After having O.J. Mayo come to us, and we were all excited about that.
Yeah.
And all pissed off about the trade.
Yeah.
It's just like we look back at it, we actually did something right for a change that year.
Oh, yeah, we're pretty mad about that.
Yeah, remember how mad we were?
Trade, yeah.
Remember how mad we were? So dare we go down memory lane for about 3 seconds here? Do you remember the phone call?
There were so many bad moves, bad trades.
That was in the McHale history, and
yeah, even the cons were.
Khan. Yeah, Khan was definitely worse than McHale. McHale's best move probably of his whole career was that one because he cleaned up the cap space of mess that he made and got Kevin Love. He replaced Garnett ultimately.
And
kind of. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you can say what you want about McHale, but McHale's guys are still on the team, and they're the best players on the team, except for Rubio, but he kind of fell in our lap.
Yeah, literally fell in our lap. Like Sacramento said. Sacramento and Memphis decided to go with, DeBeat and Tyreek.
Yeah, that surprised me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I wanted Tyreek.
Yeah,
but he didn't really pan out.
Mm-mm.
Well, I know the Pelicans are hoping that he does there. How much they paid him?
Yeah, they give him a lot of money. He's squawking in New Orleans with the Pelicans, huh?
A lot of money.
They give him a lot of money. That's a lot of commitment for a guy that's crazy, you know? Yeah, look at us going down memory lane, but there's nothing wrong with that. That's what it's all about. It's not like we have game reviews right now, so...
Yeah, but I thought the Suns really overpaid for Beasley. I mean, you go for the... I mean, after watching a couple Wolves games that, while Beasley was on our team, you would think that, okay, this guy, he has a lot of potential, but he's never going to reach, Carmelo status, Carmelo type numbers. I mean, yeah, he can score at will, but that's every blue moon.
Yeah. It's such a tease when it happens, too. It's like, wow, 35 points. Hey, 28 this time, too. And then it's like, then we go back to the real... we go back to Mr. Hyde. Yep, the true Beasley.
The true Bees.
Which is about 8 points a game, 4 for 14 shooting, and just looking disinterested.
On both ends.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely on both ends. And yes, we're going to try to be more and more positive as we go, without being like that other shows out there. Yes. Yeah, we can't do that.
Yeah, you got to understand that. For those who don't know our history, we've been the Wolves fans for a long time.
Long
and this
time.
Is a lot of built-up frustration.
yeah. I mean, it's been 9 years since the playoffs, and we were fans way before they started missing the playoffs. I mean, we're talking way before. I mean, heck, I've been a fan unofficially since '89, but officially since '91, we'll say. And you probably go back about the late '90s, right?
Yeah.
We're the same age, but it's just people jump in at different times and such. And obviously, you were more of a Bucks fan, but
yeah, I was in a transition.
Mm-hmm. But your NBA knowledge goes back to like what 89, 90, right? Probably,
yeah.
If not further, yeah. We're not exactly the same age, but very close. Yeah, it's very close. That's just a hint for. Sorry, kind of Rubio and Love range, pretty close. Yeah.
But I mean, it's a lot of frustration dealing with this team. It's not like we took a vacation and said, you know what, we're not going to watch this game.
Yeah.
Some people will probably, every time we play the Lakers or the Heat, we're just going to take this game off because we know we're going to get destroyed. We'll watch it anyway.
Yeah, we still watch it. We still watch it, yeah. It's our team. We love it, and we love the sport, too.
Yeah, even though we know there's a high probability of losing.
Yeah.
We watch every game.
Oh, yep. Vince likes to remind us about the 22 consecutive, now it's 22 with the Lakers. Oh, feels like 22 with the Heat, too, by the way. But
I think it's only been, like a couple of games where we might change the channel.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was this season. We're kind of like, okay.
By like the third quarter, it's like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, it was two. I think it was 2 seasons ago. We had Wesley, Tolliver.
Mm-hmm.
It's those games where they don't care themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are the type of games. Yeah, it's like, okay, well, why finish watching this game? They obviously don't care.
Mm-mm.
They know the game's over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when they show no heart, I can't watch that.
No, It's really tough. Like, I remember being a season ticket holder for 4 years, obviously, and I went through it in person, and they were a playoff team back then, but there were a lot of games like that, even back then. Kind of sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks sometimes. Like,
you can tell the frustration.
Mm-hmm.
Even, I think we're going to get to later, but Luke.
Yes, Luke. Luke will be in the conversation here before we, well, I guess it'll be it'll be in the Timberwolves section. Yep, because we obviously start with league, take break, and then go to Wolves, unless we decide not to take a break. Sometimes we just keep flowing because we're in the mood, we got a lot of energy. Yes. But yeah, Beasley, it's basically what I don't understand, speaking of spending a lot of money on him and the commitment, obviously, like, I was just utterly stunned beyond belief when I heard the $8 million a year deal.
Yeah.
What the hell were they thinking?
Did they not watch the game with them?
It's like, he scores sometimes. Yeah. It made no sense.
Yeah, I mean, you had to look at it. I mean, like, who was scouting? Mm-hmm. They must have thought, only thing he needs is a green light.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing he needs. He's going to change his ways. Mm-hmm. He needs a green light to shoot. He's going to dominate. He's going to be a terror
A terror. Yep, like was it Mike James, right?
Yeah.
Mike James' most famous quote of all time.
He's going to be a terror in this league.
Oh, he was a terror, all right. Oh, he was a terror on our basketball viewing eyes. Oh, my goodness.
Funny guy, fun personality, but he might have been part of the bad blood.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, real briefly, too. Yep, real briefly before we move to the next section is the fact that this is the part, that's spending a lot of money on him and all that. And, the fact, the part that is just insane that baffles me even more. Mm-hmm. Makes you think that the wrong GM is still in there, even though they fired him already, is that they had, was it until August? Like I was reading it last night. They had until when we were kind of putting the show together here. They had the Phoenix Suns had until August 31st to get rid of Beasley. To get to free up, like to not have to owe him money. To not have to owe him as much money. The buyout or whatever would be less. In fact, it may have even been completely voidable, but I know financially they would have saved a lot and by doing it, and they haven't yet. And they're still in the process. It's like what? So they let it pass. They wouldn't even do it. So now they're going to probably end up having to give him $6 million. What are you doing, Phoenix?
Yeah, you already traded a useful player just to be able to save money. Mm-hmm. Someone hurt so bad. Letting Beasley walk.
Yeah.
And you wait.
And then they wait. And they basically made the decision he will not be on the team this year. Yet, they didn't get it done before the deadline. The deadline where they could have saved, like, a lot of money.
And by the way, I'm surprised that I completely missed the fact that Crime Butler was even on Phoenix.
Yep. And perfect segue,
of course. How I even missed that.
Mm-hmm. Your perfect segue right there. Your Racine brother right there. Yeah. Both from Racine, Wisconsin. Caron Butler and Marcus the Forecaster.
Last I heard, he was on the Clippers. I mean, I don't. Huh.
Yeah, I kind of vaguely remember something. It was one of those weird trades that just kind of happened under our noses. I vaguely remember seeing it. Where it's just that little bold highlight at the bottom of the article. Oh, and by the way, Caron Butler was traded for fish and chips.
Yeah, fish and chips. Other Dwight Howard news.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. Fish and chips, mate. No. Yeah, so Caron is going back home to the Bucks. He is going to be a Milwaukee Buck.
Yes. I'm liking what my old team is doing,
I'm just excited.
Cool Hand Luke.
Yeah, and Cool Hand Luke. That's we could throw that.
Mayo.
Might as well throw that in. No. Yep. Obviously, Mayo, Brandon Knight, because Brandon Jennings has been traded to the Detroit Pistons. Congratulations to Keelan King of the Rip City Podcast.
Cheap deal on Sanders.
Yeah, I like that. $11 million a year. It's like it sounds a little expensive, but he's really good though, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Young.
Mm-hmm. As long as he doesn't kill anybody. But no, I'm kidding. He seems like he could get a little ticked off sometimes. Yes, just a little bit. Oh, Caron Butler heading back to Wisconsin. Aren't you excited? I remember how you'd always call him Racine.
Yeah.
Whenever you just say Racine, when you say, Racine hit the shot, I'm like, oh, you mean Caron Butler. Yep. Another guy who's kind of, this guy went from a real cocky guy with the Clippers many years ago to a journeyman. He's been waived by the Raptors. That's Quentin Richardson. Yes. Poor guy. No, I'm kidding. No, a real cocky-looking guy who used to shoot a lot of threes, and then his career just kind of went down the toilet after a while.
His peak was being married to Brandy.
That's what it was. That's exactly what it was. That's why he got all full of himself.
Yeah, and after that,
I'm with Brandy. Yeah.
Well, I think he was another product of Nash in that system.
That was the Oasis. The Phoenix Suns once were the Oasis. Now it's the quicksand. Yes, it's quicksand with the beast. Isn't it sad? It literally happened like in a year.
It seems like they're trying to be Wiggins bound.
Mm-hmm. Maybe Wiggins will play forever if it still is the Oasis. The unbelievable trainer system down in the valley. Valley of the Sun.
That's true.
Good for them if that's the case. If you can resurrect Shaq's career, that's pretty impressive. The way they did for a short time there. You saw how much he changed immediately after he got traded from Phoenix.
Yeah.
I was like, what happened to this guy? He put on like 100 pounds.
Yeah.
You can't win without me. No.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because that's another thing. I like how Flip's making changes here.
That's the big thing. Yeah, he's bringing in. He's really focusing on condition. Really focusing on condition. That's huge. Yep. So yeah, it's like a hint there. So yep, hint of what we're going to come up with very shortly here. So now it's decision time. Executive decision. We're free flowing like we like to do. We have stuff structured, yet we tend to free flow with if we're taking a break. Do you feel like continuing or taking a quick break?
Oh, we can continue.
All right, so we will have a break-free show yet again. Here we go. All right, so on to the Timberwolves topics. Yes. I talked about it on the last show, the little solo show, but I knew it's like, I kept it brief because it's like, we got to have the real show together here and talk about it. Nikola Pekovic, of course, did sign, not for 4 years and 48, which would have been the $12 million a year. But thank God not for the 5 years, $15 million a year. But we came in the middle, I guess, sort of. It stayed at $12 million a year, and now there's a fifth year to it. Yes, so Pekovic. Yes.
Yeah, and I'm really interested in seeing the details on that contract, at least the incentives.
Yeah, that's the other
and
part.
I'm guessing they're have to do with his health. Mm-hmm. How many games he plays.
Yeah, that's what Flip was talking about. That there is stuff in there, like bonuses and such. So, yeah, I mean, I hope part of it's not guaranteed because of that.
Yeah.
He seems like a really, really cool guy, though. Like I don't know if you watched the press conference or not, like on the internet, because you can always come back and watch him whenever. Timberwolves.com, simple little thing, or YouTube or whatever. Seems like a real cool guy. His statement about the injuries was, it's like, it's not long-term injury, just they were short ones. But my goal for this year is to play 82. So that's good. I hope it's 82.
I mean, if you even have to say that.
Yeah, yeah. He was asked that, but
yeah.
Still,
I mean,
though, yeah.
Girls,
he was asked. He didn't like say it himself, but
yeah. But his injuries aren't. But he has them, and he misses games. Bottom line,
yeah. Spurs, all that.
But this season it's kind of okay because. It's only because I like to see other guys get minutes, like our rookies.
And how about that one guy? Yep, the one guy. Yep, the second year guy,
the Chris Johnson guy.
Yep, we knew that was in there. We knew Yep. I know the thought process in there.
Yeah.
The lowest paid player.
Yeah.
Ooh, did I say that?
And, hey, this is his contract year right here.
Big time. Yep, $916 a year, and they had to throw in that $99 at the end of the. Yep. Well, I just that's funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
I always wonder if this is completely accurate. It's just why? What's this $63?
Yeah. They're writing that out.
It's like, okay, 932. Well, it's to avoid the taxes. We know you get taxed a lot, so. Okay.
Yeah, let's give you how about the 99?
So this 916, it'll come up to exactly. Why am I even thinking?
I think I got a buck in my pocket. Here you go.
And 25 cents. Can you imagine? Oh, man, that would be pretty funny to hear that. 25.
I like Chris Johnson. I watched him during the summer league. I know what you're thinking. Summer league, you can't take too much from it. But I just think that he deserves minutes. I don't think he's going to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Turioff, yeah. 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't give him the vet minimum.
No, we can give him 2 years.
2 years.
How much a year? Do you see it?
Too much.
Yeah, 1.6. Yeah, it's about twice as much as Chris Johnson. So it does kind of. We were looking at it a little bit before the show here, just moments before, and you just look at it and you're like, see, he's getting the minutes.
Yeah,
that's basically how you said it.
You don't pay a guy that much for 2 years to have him just sit on the bench.
Mm-hmm. At least I hope. I mean, it's not like in NBA terms, it's really low, but still.
Yeah,
he's still getting more than.
I think that insurance just in case Chris Johnson gets injured.
Mm-hmm.
But from the way it looks like Turioff is going to get minutes. If win. Don't mean to jinx it. Pekovic gets injured.
Yeah, if and when. Yeah, it's like you don't want to. It's like we don't want to jinx it, but it's common. It's a commonplace thing, unfortunately. Yeah. Sorry, Pekovic. When you play 82, we'll believe you. But it's one of those we have to see to believe type things because it's just not. It's not.
And maybe it's a good thing that we have a surplus of centers now.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of guys on the Wolves staff say that Chris Johnson's a little bit too skinny to play center. But I think that Pekovic plays injured a lot.
Yeah. Yep. Or like hurt a little. Yeah.
Yeah. So it might be he might maybe miss more games now.
Mm-hmm.
Just to not he'll play less games early, so you see it's healthier longer.
Mm-hmm. I hope, yeah.
Instead of playing injured, and then he's always injured throughout the season. If something happens, takes an extra game off just to heal up fully before it starts playing again.
Yeah, I mean, that's the fear, really. Isn't it, though?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the fear. It's... it's like you look at his overall games played and such, because we're pulling that up here real quick, I mean, he missed 20 games last year. 20. He missed 20 games last year. That's not a good thing. And it's not like, oh, God, he's just, he's not Grant Hill level. Obviously, nobody will be that bad, but sorry, Grant, but yeah, that ankle thing was a little bit of an issue there. The year before he missed like 17, 60. Yeah, that year he missed 19, 2011, and the year before that he missed 17. So I mean, that's Kirilenko range, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, Pekovic is out again. So, yeah, I mean, you hope if he's going to miss time that it's early versus late, right? Like basically is what you're, basically, right?
Yeah.
He's obviously a very valuable cog to this team. We need him to be out there. No doubt about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping that. Well, the good thing is, it's not a good thing that he's injured, but at least now we have a guy that maybe we can replace him with, even though we just signed him for 5 years. With our rookie,
Gorgie, 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 Zheng. Yeah, I mean, long term, hopefully, because obviously he's like a little bit more of a project than obviously Pekovic is entering his prime. He's already 27 because he was drafted way back in 08. Look at me saying way back in 08, like as if it was 1988. But Gorgie Zheng's shot blocking and his intelligence is very intriguing.
He has a mid-range shot. It's just who's to say he can't score just as efficiently as Peck?
You never know. Because Pekovic coming in did not look like that guy, did he?
No, at all.
He looked like a guy with a lot of energy that couldn't guard anyone.
Always get fouled out.
Remember that? Remember how we'd always kind of chuckle? How he'd be like, "Whoa!" and like, he'd like always he'd be kind of watching and then he'd run real fast and he'd swing his arms real quick. And look, we got a kick out of it. I wish we had a video to show you right now. We were laughing our butts off. It's like, he's fun to watch. He's this, he's going to be a fan favorite. He's this physical, energetic guy. Yeah, like brute. Yep, he's this energetic brute out there who's, he'll be okay. He'll be a nice backup center in the league and then turn into something. So, Gorgie, maybe Gorgie's next in line at some point.
Yeah, because he's going to get minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, and you got to hope, we didn't take him 21st overall just to rot,
Yeah, and hopefully,
5 minutes a game,
hopefully those games, Turioff doesn't start.
Oh, my Lord. Yeah, horrifying. Horrifying, isn't it?
Which I think he will. And then,
Adelman.
Yeah, because we know Adelman likes playing the veterans.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he does. And do you remember what I called him, like when Turioff was a Laker? Remember that? Because of that big, thick beard? I called him Uncle Turiaf because he always looks like he always looks like that uncle, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't he? You're out grilling hot dogs on a Saturday afternoon. Doesn't he have that look? Doesn't he though? Grilling hot dogs and burgers on a Saturday afternoon, by the lake, by Theodore Worth Lake out here.
Speaking of veterans, I want to give a hand and a welcome back to Corey Brewer.
Yes, Corey Brewer.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
We missed you.
Looks like we made it.
I did make a mistake, Corey. I want to apologize.
Yep.
I did like Wesley a little bit more. They had a higher ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Wesley tricked me with that whole. He models himself after.
Oh my goodness!
After Scottie Pippen. I got a little confused there. I got tricked. But
Red Rum? No, sorry.
Yeah, I'm very glad we got you back.
Thank you, Lord. Yep.
Mr. Corey Brewer.
Yeah, it's like when our first show when we first talked about him, we just jumped into the next topic and we kind of almost forgot. It was kind of funny. I thought we were going to go back and we didn't. It was like, oops, But yeah, this is a very good move. And why the Wesley Johnson thing, I was fooled too, really bad. Oh, I thought, I was so high on Wesley Johnson, and in a lot of ways. Yeah, a lot of ways, Wesley Johnson's arrival was literally like a middle finger at Corey Brewer, like, clearly you're not the answer, so we're going to take a guy that supposedly does the exact same things you do.
Yeah, but he's going to do it right.
Yep.
Wait a minute, did you hear that?
Did you hear that,
Scottie Pippen. He likes Scottie Pippen?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be next Scottie Pippen. Wow, well, we got to draft him.
Mm-hmm. Clearly. Guaranteed, and it's another Syracuse guy who's got a nice smile and he's well-spoken.
But, yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of Wesley, he's going to be another guy who's going to be a terror.
Yes.
Out in L.A.
Yes, sir. Yep.
He's going to get the green light to light it up, I'm telling you. Playing next to
Showtime.
Kobe.
Showtime is back. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Vince is going to kill us.
Oh, man, the fast breaks with Wesley and his ball handling skills. Oh, man.
I could just see Kobe's scowl on his face after Wesley Johnson's just kind of grinning after he misses a three-pointer.
Oh, man, Kobe's going to...
12th, you say? No, I'm kidding.
I can't imagine that.
Mm-hmm.
Wesley, I kind of feel bad for him. Mm-hmm. Take a smile off your face, Wesley. You see, Corey did it after a couple years. I noticed that too. Remember? Yeah. Because Corey used to smile a lot.
It was just that wimpy, like, know. Oh, I got so sick of that.
Yeah, but he got serious towards his last season here. He was serious.
Yeah, it was nice. And especially with Denver. Oh, with Denver.
Yeah.
I was so impressed. And it's like, just imagine Corey Brewer on the Wolves now. What a factor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We imagined it all right. And I guess Flip did too.
I know there's a lot of games that when Corey played here, on the fast break, he always have his hand up, like, give me the ball.
I love
never
players.
get it. Mm-hmm. But I think playing with Rubio, oh, man, transition.
It's going to make a huge difference. Oh, is that going to make it? Think about what point guards he played with previously when he was with Minnesota. Let's see. Johnny Flynn, obviously at the very end there. Ugh.
I laughed at that Flynn.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Who did we have before that? Like, I'm all blanking now.
We had Flynn.
2008. Who did we have at that point? I'm like blanking now, and that's really sad.
Yeah, that's weird. What the? do you have a mental block because of the stress involved?
All the depression. Yeah, it's getting.
I forgot his name. Wow.
Yeah,
I know he was on Milwaukee.
Oh, okay, we got Milwaukee. Let's see, Milwaukee. Why am I?
He's on the Bobcats now.
Currently?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm trying to think of who it could have been.
Still on the Bobcats.
It was Corey Brewer. No, it's Sebastian Telfair. Yeah, we had Sebastian Telfair.
Yeah, we had Sebastian.
Was he the start? He was, wasn't he? Bobby Brown. No. What am I looking at? I think Kevin Ollie. Well, no, that's one of them. I'm getting...
What the...
Oh, Randy Foy. Randy Foy was the main point guard in the Corey Brewer era. Yep, Randy Foy.
But then we had Wow.
Yeah, it was Foy because 96. Yeah, I wish.
What?
2006. He was drafted in 2006 and was pretty much the starting point guard from the get go. So it was Foy. But yeah, I mean, if you're curious about the other player too, yep, you're free to dig. But yes, it was. Yeah, that's the kind of point guards he played with. Foy.
Sessions.
Oh, okay, Ramon Sessions. Yep, him too. Ramon Sessions, to me, he's not really a playmaker. He's more of a offensive kind of weapon, isn't he?
What happened to him while he was in the Lakers? That was really confusing.
It was weird. It was like, wow, Lakers got Sessions. The Lakers got Sessions. Here they come. What a good move.
Yeah.
No. It was an air ball, literally, for the Lakers. Yeah, that was the name you were thinking of. Yep, you were dead on there. That was... Isn't that weird? It feels like 17 years ago. Yet it wasn't that long ago, We actually talked about him on the air, so Timberwolves Explosion was around then. But the primary point guards were Foy, Telfer, and Sessions.
Also played with
Corey's era.
Yeah, Corey.
Yeah, Sessions played. Yeah, those are the three point guards that Corey played with primarily with the Wolves, and along with old Johnny Flynn. Hey. Who really none of them are true playmakers. Sebastian Telfer is a good passer, but he's not he's a backup, and he's tiny and all that. Foy is something. Yep. He's a shooting guard, really. Foy's a shooting guard, third guard off the bench type of guy. Sessions is the same thing. He's a third guard type of guy, really. He's a shooting point guard who's not really a guy looking for a fast break. So none of them add up to the fast break.
Yeah, and I noticed that once, if the other point guard, while Flynn's playing, he would want to go one-on-one with the other point guard. Passing would be the last thing on his mind.
Which one? Sebastian?
No,
Foy?
Johnny Flynn, excuse me.
Oh, yes, absolutely. He's...
He'll turn to a one-on-one game.
Yeah, that's what he was in a one-on-one game that he would lose too every time.
Yeah.
You remember what the power forwards and centers would do to him? Do you remember what word it was you used?
This ain't golf.
Oh, I love that soundbite. Oh man, he would just get engulfed by the power forwards and centers. I still love that.
They'll have the ball and you just see Flynn on the floor. It's on the floor looking up like, hey, where's the foul?
And it's like, he's not going to get that, is he?
No, he's not getting that.
Copyright Kobe Bryant, right? No, they didn't call him that,
Yeah, it's not like hit his hand.
It's like, yes, he did. Oh, man. No, they ain't calling that shit. No, they ain't calling that. It's Kobe.
We had the last laugh because Lakers aren't going anywhere.
Burn, right? Zing!
Lakers aren't going anywhere. I'll say it again. Like Shaq, I said it.
Yeah, I said it. Can't win without me.
Lakers aren't going anywhere.
Not with the white. Not with the... Look at us.
Not little town.
Oh, man. Corey Brewer, welcome back to Minnesota. And, of course, the Ricky Rubio is going to really help him on those breaks. No doubt about it. We're going to see a lot of dunks, and we're going to see a lot of threes out of Corey.
Yeah.
And the defense.
Especially a lot of corner threes, which will...
That's his thing.
That's another thing. Which will make up for Luke Rittenauer, which I'm going to miss.
Yep, going to the Bucks, of course.
Yeah. Again, I like that move for the Bucks. Move for the Bucks. Yeah, and Karolinko. He's going to make up for Luke's corner threes and Karolinko's defense and hustle.
So, yeah, I mean, Corey fills in multiple needs there. I mean, crazy, isn't it, considering what we thought about him on his way out at the time.
Yeah.
And how David Kahn thought about him on the way out. To think you'd literally just trade him away for, just get him out of here, please.
Yeah,
that's how they treated him.
Take him. Yeah, somebody take him. We got Wesley here now. Somebody please take this guy.
Yeah, it was like, just get him out of here. We do not need this garbage. Just like, that's kind of mean the way he was treated. And then the Knicks did the same thing. They just, dumped him for Dallas.
Yeah, they felt bad after that, I'm sure.
Yeah, they got the ring. Or, excuse me, Corey got the ring.
When he played against them. Did you see that game?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it wasn't
Payback
good.
games. I like those type of games.
What year? 2011. Yep, 2011.
The Spreewell.
Oh, yeah, Spreewell in New York. Yeah, that was awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Every time he hit a three, he's jumping up and down, dropping FU bombs at the owner. It's like, jeez, my goodness, make it more obvious. He's worse than Charles Barkley. Like, you could read his lips. Like,
Oh, yeah, it was
like
clear.
we want to read. You want us to be able to read your lips. Like Barkley was like that. You could. He deliberately spoke the way that you could read his lips. If that makes sense.
Me?
Bleep you, bleep you, bleep you. Just down the court saying it like 19 times.
Yeah.
That was bad. But yeah, Corey Brewer. Luke Ridnour. You're thinking almost in a way. And yeah, I know we talked about Luke Ridnour getting traded on the previous shows, but this is kind of like how you were like we were talking last night. You thought of him maybe a little bit of a victim of circumstances.
Yeah.
Because of the position he had to play.
Yeah, it took a lot of frustration out on Luke. I mean, you're asking him to guard the best shooting guards in the league, and he's a point guard.
That was terrible, yeah.
Yeah, I just saw it as, well, hey, I mean, he's the only shooting guard in the team, so, got to take it out on him.
Mm-hmm. He's not exactly Bruce Bowen.
Yeah. But you forget, I mean...
I wish, but...
Yeah, on his side... It's kind of like, look, what do you want from me? I'm a point guard.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, again, I'm gonna try to be nicer about some stuff. I'm always gonna be me, and we're always gonna be what we are. We're gonna wear our emotions on our sleeves like we always do.
Yeah.
And if it's considered negative, it's considered negative. But at the same time, we're not gonna just try to like dwell on only negative, of course, because we don't want to steer everyone away. We're not Count Dracula level here, but we're not.
But I'm not apologizing for those last second shots.
That's what I hated with
those
Luke.
Type of things. Yeah, the bad passes and stuff like that. I liked his little stop and pops, mid-range shots. But he was asked to do way too much, and that was just frustrating to watch. His decision making weren't the best either.
Yes, some of the late game decision making. Yeah, you could hear me breathing hard in the background.
It wasn't bad as that Brewer one, the Brewer flop against the Bobcats.
That's where we literally
at least get the ball in the air.
Do something. I mean, he literally just went down. He went down like Brett Favre against Michael Strahan. He went down. The way Brett Favre did when he gave Michael Strahan the sack record in the NFL. Yep. That's what he looked like.
At least attempt a shot. He didn't go for a shot. He went for a flop.
Yeah,
you don't ask the refs to bail you out like that.
You can't keep doing that, especially what do refs do late in games all the time? What do? They
don't call anything.
They don't call anything. They swallow the whistle. So what kind of strategy is that? What are you doing?
And again, I'm gonna bring this up real quick for the Spurs. You should have fouled Ray Allen, Parker.
Oh my goodness!
I think that was TP who was close to him.
Yes,
I didn't like the Heat, but you should have elbowed Ray Allen in the chest or something. They wouldn't have caught it,
or a slide kick, right?
Yeah,
a slide kick,
something. Because it seemed like Parker was scared to foul him.
Yeah,
he should have ran at him. It just knocked him down. They wouldn't have called anything. I mean, obviously, they didn't call it when Green got fouled. With Bosch.
Yeah, that was like a defensive end hitting a quarterback. That's what it looked like.
The game would have been over.
Yep. It's pretty funny when you think about that. Obviously, they didn't call it against Kobe Bryant against Rubio.
Yeah, last second,
I mean, we see it all the time. It's not new at all. It's been going on for 15 years at least.
Yeah, Van Gundy even said it.
20 years.
If this was 40 seconds earlier in the game, they would have called that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's and they would have. Absolutely, they would have. Even just for contact. It looked like a good block, but then it's not. It's a foul. I hate saying that. Now Craig Walton's going to beat me up.
Yeah, and the best one is the LeBron on Kevin Durant. The leaning on the knee.
Yeah, it's not a foul.
Slapping him in the arm and slapping.
Oh, they're not going to call that.
They're not going to call that. Last second. I mean, come on.
2012 finals, of course. Game two, right? Yes, game 2.
I really hate the position some people take on that. Well, you shouldn't have put. It should have been 2 points ahead anyway. They don't have to worry about getting fouled at the end. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, come on.
It is like that though, isn't it? Unless it's like literally. I don't even know. Unless you literally try to take their head off or something. Then they might call it
obvious. Like that. unlike that LeBron one, that was kind of too obvious. I mean, leaning on his knee.
One quick thing, too, I almost forgot, was the statement Corey Brewer made on 1500, AM 1500 with the Judd and Dubé show. He said, when asked, one of the main reasons he came back was obviously, good, exciting team, blah, 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 and all that. But also, he mentioned Flip Saunders. Flip Saunders was the reason he came here. And they said, is there any chance you would have come here if David Kahn was still the general manager? He said, no way.
Shots fired.
Yeah, yep. Shots fired. Yeah, they asked, is there, he said, or actually, no, he didn't word it that way. I think he said, he said, would you have come here if Flip wasn't here? And he said, no way, not as long as David Kahn was here. That's how he said it. He said the name David Kahn, not Judd, or Judd is usually the main interviewer of the two, but he literally mentioned the name David Kahn. He just said, so that does tell you, best move of the century, firing David Kahn.
There during the interview.
Were you?
Yeah.
You were there?
Yeah, I saw. They edited some parts out. First, he looked around. He said, "Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Do you think I would even consider? Are you freaking kidding me?
Are you serious?
Yeah. Do you think I would be there? If are you kidding me? If Khan was still there?
Yeah, I mean, think of what Khan did to him. He treated him like a used. I don't even know what to say.
You've been replaced.
He literally treated him like a styrofoam cup after you finish drinking the pop out of it. That's what he treated Corey Brewer. That's how he treated him. It's just,
Yeah, I doubt it was one of those situations where we ask a player, okay, well, we're going to trade you now. Where would you like to go? It's kind of like, okay, we got any takers?
Mm-hmm.
You guys want Corey? Who wants Corey?
Mm-hmm. First dibs gets him, basically.
Yeah.
First dibs.
Yeah. Before we're known as to send guys away to destinations, to teams that they would like to play on. Mm-hmm. First of all, I would like guys here who want to stay here. I'll be known to, as your agent will tell you, if you go on the Wolves team,
mm-hmm.
once you're sick of them, they'll send you where you want to go.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
What type of crap? Yeah, like that's a good thing. It's like, you want to, when you come here, you should want to stay here.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want them to want to stay here. Really, you hope that is the case.
You want to be known as the franchise that'll send you off to the team you actually wanted to go to in the first place.
Isn't that depressing? Isn't that depressing if that's what we are? We're just stepping stone for everybody.
I don't think
we're not.
We shouldn't be a farm team anymore.
I hope not. I hope that's it.
Love, I don't even want to say it.
Don't say it. No.
He's staying here, but if he doesn't, that's what we are.
But Vince disagrees.
Sorry, Vince. There's nothing there. There's nothing worth going to there. Except for the nightlife. He can do that after the games.
He is gonna kill us. Vince is he's like, you guys are Scientology. No more. No more Timberwolves explosion. They suck.
There's nothing there but a ripped Achilles.
Ripped. Oh no! Oh no!
It's a restaurant.
It's a restaurant. Oh man, that must be one of those restaurants that serves gizzards. Yes, ripped Achilles. They just call it ripped Achilles. No.
Yeah, they served
gizzards for 50 cents a pound. Yes,
they serve losses and blowouts.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh, dude. You really hate the Lakers, don't you? No, you're just enjoying it.
Served to you by Wesley Johnson.
You're just enjoying it because all the way what they've done to us for all these years.
Yeah. We're gonna destroy them.
We're gonna be bullies now.
I cannot wait until we play Lakers. Oh man.
Yeah, I hope so. And then it's like, what if? Okay, I won't even say it. But it's no, I can't say it.
I can't wait.
Should I say it? What if it's the same thing again? Even I didn't say. Hey, Joey, still making fun of the Lakers? It's 28 now. No.
I can't wait.
Joey, you idiot. You peanut.
The only person I'm worried about on the Lakers is Young. He's like the only threat to me.
What?
He might jack up a bunch of shots. Only because of Kevin Martin's defense. That's the only reason.
Really? I suppose. Kevin Martin. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin Martin. Only because of Kevin Martin's. You mean lack thereof. Yes. You mean that defense. Yeah.
That's the only thing. He's not saying that they're going to win, but I'm saying he's the only one worried about scoring. I don't think Kamen's going to do anything. He might even be injured.
Mm-hmm.
By the time we play him, we could probably say the same thing about Peck.
I almost forgot about Kamen. He's one of those guys. It's just, he signed with them. Okay, you know what I mean? It's like that the last couple of years with him.
Basol's going to get his points. You know that. Basol loves to make more points, so we don't have to worry about the Lakers anymore.
Mm-hmm. No, thankfully, yeah. Hopefully, for the time being, like cross your fingers, but probably not. Probably not. Just the Twitter thing is like 12th seed, and Kobe's like 12th. I see. Remember that? Yeah. That's another side note. I'm gonna try to throw a curveball at you. It's really risky. I'm gonna throw a curveball at you real quick.
All right.
I wanted to get this to you sooner, but. It's just to kind of throw out there right now. Maybe you don't have to answer it all the way right now. You can kind of let it grow on you. But I threw this on Facebook too, and it's a bit I started on the previous show. But I want people to come up with 5 teams that will never win an NBA championship. So I'm just throwing that out right now before I finish up the Wolves topics. So I'll let you think about it for the time being. But, you know what I mean? Kind of on the side. So think of 5 teams that will never win a championship, but they have to be a team that's never won one, like Phoenix or Sacramento or something, or New Orleans or not Dallas, or Memphis or the Timberwolves. Yeah, that's gonna be a popular one, I think. Unfortunately, or Toronto But just what 5 teams, and they don't have to be in a particular order.
Technically we give away those wins.
But yeah, teams that'll never win a title. Yep. Bobcats, obviously, are one that probably is on everybody's list. Everybody's list will be the Bobcats, as long as Michael Jordan's the owner.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I was just throwing that out there for you to think about before we wrap up the 2 hires by the Flip Saunders regime, the Flip Saunders administration. President Flip Saunders bringing change. Okay, sir.
We want change.
We want change. Yep, Milt Newton will be his vice president. No, he's not the vice president. He's the general manager. He is the general manager out of the Washington Wizards. He actually played basketball years ago in Australia. Vince told me about that just the other night here. Pretty cool talking to me about it. Milt Newton actually played in Australia.
It's a good signing.
Yep, Milt Newton.
Milt Newton.
Milt Newton. Like from Washington, D.C. So, Milt Newton, Washington, D.C., just like the president. Yes. And Bobby Jackson. The guy that I thought hated Flip Saunders. That's what you remember that?
Yeah, I do now, yep.
Way back. That was about 10 years ago. He hated Flip Saunders. And he went to Sacramento and was like flexing his muscles at him. When he got better there, he hated him. Yet, I guess he's happy that Flip's here and is coming back.
Hey, money cures all.
Yeah. I suppose. Yeah, I mean, he worked at Sacramento forever. He was an assistant coach. Obviously, he was a player for a long time.
No hard feelings.
He hated the Timberwolves and Flip Saunders, but he has now been hired as player development coach. Pretty cool.
I like what Flip is doing, and plus the everything, the training,
Yeah, that's a big thing. That's a big thing. He's really focusing on conditioning and training, hiring a strength coach, and all that. He's really focused on bringing in. He brought in a new trainer and all that. Strength coach, excuse me.
Yeah.
So he's really focused
upgrading everything.
Mm-hmm. It seems to be an all-around type of deal with President of Basketball Operations Flip Saunders.
Yeah, we need that. And I should have done more research on this.
Mm-hmm.
We're supposed to be getting
Kobe? No, I'm kidding.
Well, more space for practice on.
Oh yes.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yep. Yeah. I heard a bit about that on Brewer, I believe, and such. I think me and you talked about it as well. Yep. You were saying how basically it was teeny. It was a really small area that they had to work with. It was almost like an apartment or something. You know what I mean? Like an apartment workout room. It was that, like you were comparing it to that. It was that like lame, right?
Yeah, the whole facility is
So basically,
it's like an old YMCA. You just,
yeah, or a really small health club type thing, like the smallest, right?
yeah. Well, yeah, but now they're getting space over in downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Over what's that? I think it's 6th Street.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the street there that Target Center is on too. So
Yeah,
close by. Yep, 6th Street and Metrodome, and eventually the new Viking Stadium.
yeah. So it's gonna be complete upgrades. Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to see that.
Oh yeah, when the Target Field, or you mean the Viking? Yeah, or Target Stadium, Target Center. Excuse me,
Yeah.
I can't talk. Target Stadium, Target Field. Joey, they're not playing on grass. Come on, no. Target Field. Yeah. Oh, that would be weird. There'd be no 3-pointers in that ballpark, I'll tell you that. Nobody's making threes there, because if they can't hit a home run, they won't make threes either. So
Yeah, the Target Center.
yeah, Target Center. Yeah, that's taking forever. I don't know what they're
Yeah.
doing. There's like all kinds of snags going on. There's a lot of weird garbage going on in the whole diplomacy stuff. I've never understood it. I can't do it.
Yeah, it's taking a little bit too long here.
Yeah, they still haven't even started. Can you believe that? They haven't even started. It's just like, I don't know what's going on. Somebody's getting mad somewhere, I'm sure. But maybe when the team starts winning 55 games plus a year, then they'll be like, okay, let's get the upgrade going.
Yeah, it just the way it was just old. Everything was just old, outdated.
Mm-hmm. Or
If
just
I was
small,
a rookie out and it came to practice here, I wouldn't take the organization that seriously.
Yeah, if the way it had been, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I hate to bring this name up, but the way Garnett reacted when he first walked into Boston, he's like, "Whoa, I've never seen anything like this." You know?
yeah.
I mean, you remember his press conference back then when he first got into Boston? He was just like, "Whoa, I've never seen anything like this."
Yeah, same thing I saw from Anthony Randolph when he went to
Denver.
yeah,
Denver Nuggets.
like wow,
Yeah,
this is what you guys have. We just had a couple of
couple bikes.
a place like like an apartment workout room, you know.
Mm-hmm. So it's nice to know that Flip Saunders is really pushing to get this better, and obviously Glenn Taylor respects the living hell out of Flip Saunders. He really does. You can tell. So.
Yeah.
He was just like, please come back, and the organization is yours. You know, here are the keys. Ding, ding. You know, I thought, here we go.
Yeah, Flip was actually acting like he has keys, and this is, you know.
Literally. He was literally acting like he had the keys. It begins.
I like it.
It's very cool. So, looking forward to the continued upgrades, not only to the roster, but to the Target Center and the whole organization in general. It's very cool, very impressive. Flip Saunders will turn us into a nice organization. Yes, legitimate. I do believe it. Even if he doesn't end up being the best GM in the league, he'll be in the. Hopefully, he'll be in the top 10. You know, we're due for that, aren't we? We're due for at least a top 10 rather than bottom 5. Bottom 5 really sucks, doesn't it? I hate being down there. It's not about being negative, ladies and gentlemen. As Randy Moss once said, truth hurts. People don't like hearing the truth because the truth hurts. And yeah, it was a painful truth. We don't like it either. We're not being negative because we're like, yes, we just want to bash and we just want to come on the air just to bash and kick anything when it's down. No, we want to win. We want to be good and all that good stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know, we don't like being in the bottom feeder and treated like a flyover country.
Yeah, and the worst thing is caring so much about this team and seeing bad moves made again and again and again and again and again and again. Especially during those draft nights.
It sounded like 2010 right there in 2011 with that guy. Yeah, that guy is the what do they call him? President of basketball. That literally sounded like 2010 right there. The again and again, how you kept saying it. That was all the trade downs and the cash.
Yeah, I mean, we all knew what it was for.
I hated that night. Oh, I was getting sick. God, that was 2011. I was getting sick.
Yeah.
Remember the bag? See, it's still over there. Remember the bag with all the $4 million in it? Remember that?
Oh.
Remember how I talked about the bag?
Yeah.
After every trade, it's like, here we go, couple more.
It's like
900,000.
We all knew why he was doing that, trading away our future. Mm-hmm. I mean, we all know who we would have picked. Either
Ty Lawson,
Jordan Crawford.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that night. Or Marshawn in 2010, right?
Yeah. Yep.
It would have been one of those. No, excuse me. Jordan was 2010. Marshawn was 2011. Yeah. Got them mixed up. Sorry.
Both of the guys we could have had shooting guards that at the time that we even needed.
Mm-hmm. We were, instead of forcing Luke Ridnour to guard, no, Marshawn's defense isn't good either, but still, it would have at least looked better than having Luke Ridnour guard James Harden. Come on.
And also telling you what Marshawn could have been if you would have picked him and he gotten minutes.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't get any minutes.
No, he didn't.
In Brooklyn.
No, that was disappointing. Very disappointing. And he's not going to get any in Boston either. They didn't move any of those shooting guards.
Yeah, which I'm going to say isn't a very good team.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't see them being...
Talk about that team, like, oh, my God.
I think they're going to be okay when healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Rajon, yep.
Like they say with us, when healthy.
Rondo, anyway, yeah.
But yeah. It really looked like Paul Pierce was on a decline there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was really fell apart. Especially defensively. It's pretty embarrassing, actually. Yeah. Really tough to even look at.
Yeah, the only good pickup I think they made will have to be Kirilenko.
Mm-hmm. They got him at a good deal, at least. That's the good part.
Basically, their starters are injury prone.
Yeah, that's the thing. They are. I mean,
I don't know about injury prone. Pierce, we said, he's on decline.
Yeah, it's like not even injury, but decline.
Garnett may get injured, be out for a while. We know that Kirilenko, he's going to be out a couple games here and there. Yep.
He's at least Pekovic-like, isn't he? If not worse. Yeah,
so I don't see them being some dominant team. Just like J.R. Smith commented on that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just all hype right now.
Mm-hmm. It's really, I mean, I don't think Brooklyn's going to win no. So that could kind of segue us into this topic we're gonna mention here very shortly. And we're going to continue it. Like, you guys are always free to mention it on the Facebook. We have, so far, Brent Jacobson and Tanae Wilson-Brown have responded to it, but it's pick 5 teams that have never won an NBA title who will never win a title. So, pick 5 teams. They don't have to be in any specific order. Just the 5 most likely teams that will never win a championship. Who do you believe will never win a title? Like, example, Charlotte Bobcats. That's probably on the top of everybody's list. Yeah. But I'm just mentioning, but you have to make sure they've never won. I think here's a future note for you to hear as well, Mr. Forecaster, and along with everyone else.
Charlotte Hornets pretty soon.
Yeah. Charlotte Hornets. Yep, Charlotte Hornets. Yeah, I should call them that. But it'll be the next topic, the next top 5 or whatever, and obviously not in any order, just the fact that there's 5 most likely, we'll call them. Yeah. 5 most likely teams that have won a championship in the past but never will again. Like a Milwaukee Bucks, like a Portland, like a Washington Bullets / Wizards. They've all won championships, but will they ever win again? That's up to you to decide. I report, you decide.
Lakers.
Whoa, did I hear that? Uh-oh. Hopefully Vince didn't hear that, but it might be true. We'll see. It's been over 40 years for the Knicks already. 40 years.
Just joking, Vince. I'm sure the Lakers will figure out a way to snag a superstar from another team.
Yeah. Or make another good trade on draft day or something, like the Kobe one. Yeah. But, it's usually the other way. It's usually the Yankees' way, right? Yeah, this great center, he's really doing well. His contract's up, he's going to L.A. What? God dang it. So, yes, we'll have our 5 teams up and ready. In a moment, we know who they are, but we will save that momentarily. The Facebook page, we'd like you to like the Facebook page for Timberwolves Explosion. Simply go to Facebook, go into the search bar, type in Timberwolves Explosion, Minnesota Timberwolves Show. If you're given an option to pick one of the two different things, either company or group, pick company, not group. Company, not group. So very briefly, looking to see what has been said the past few weeks. It's been about just 2 weeks since the last show, which of course was a solo show in general. I mentioned that we were going to be on Dakota Sports FM. Thank you again, Travis Krines, for that. Brent Jacobson commenting, saying congrats on the new avenue for getting listeners. Thank you so much, Brent, for that. Yep, we're very happy about that. It's always a good thing. Now to look at the overall posts from those of you out there. I mentioned to Vince just today, just recently, about how, Kevin Love is going to be a free agent officially in 2015. So, because that's kind of been a back and forth thing. Is it the third year or the fourth year? He can opt out after the third year. So basically, the final year of that 4-year contract is the opt out year for Kevin Love, and he says that's okay. We can wait because he's still very focused on that Wesley Johnson jersey going on Kevin Love there. Yes, as we're looking at. Hank,
wonderful photoshopping.
Isn't it beautiful? Kevin Love looks pretty down and out.
Yeah,
in
so I was
that
going to say he was a
picture.
little depressed there.
Yeah, why is he so down? Why is he so down? He looks kind of sad. You'd think if he's on the Lakers, he'd be like, hey.
Looks a little Dwightish.
Oh, yeah. Dwight didn't look too happy, did he?
No, he didn't.
Hank McCoy. Now, of course, Vince Germano and Hank McCoy and Vince Germano are they do the Courtside podcast. Absolutely fantastic. Listen to every single episode, by the way. I endorse it right here and now, obviously. Show in and show out. I endorse the Courtside. Hank McCoy saying, Corey Brewer cannot talk without leaning his head to the left. Does this mean he uses the left side of his brain more than other players? Thoughts?
He's liberal.
Oh, I knew that was coming. Oh, man, look at you. Joey, look at you always leaning right. Look at you. Dan Joe May saying, Vince always says I notice stupid shit about people. I think you are the same. Ha ha. No, because Hank.
I saw it too. I never noticed that.
Yeah, isn't that funny? Yeah. He does. He has a habit, does Corey, of leaning. Yeah, he does that a lot. I think Garnett did it too. Clint Boyd saying, ha ha. I think it's because his head weighs more than the rest of him. Whoa. Because he's too skinny. Dan says...
He bulked up a bit.
Dan thinks he's a circus freak. Huh?
I heard he bulked up a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did. About 15 pounds. But still, for him, that's a lot.
Pure muscle.
Mm-hmm. And Hank wraps up this conversation with a no, he's a sloth from the Ice Age. Zing! There you go. And that's Hank's. That is copyright Hank McCoy. Copyright infringement if I say zing. And now Brent Jacobson getting this conversation started. This whole topic that I will invite all of you out there to continue, because I did finally post the thread on the Facebook page. Tanae Wilson Brown, kind enough to have added his list, his top 5 teams that will never win an NBA championship. And again, in the future, also don't be afraid to add a top 5 teams that have won a title before, but will never win another, like the Lakers. Okay, I didn't say that. Brent Jacobson's top 5 are the Utah Jazz. He says they probably will never attract a big-time free agent to Utah, so unless they hit a home run in the draft, getting big talent there will be an obstacle to them winning at all. Phoenix Suns, they're his second one, similar to Utah, but also incompetent ownership and GM. Number 3. Now, again, you don't have to list them in order, but he's just putting them out there, I guess. He says number 3, Cleveland Cavaliers. I'd say they're more apt to relocate than win a title. Number 2, Charlotte Bobcats / Future Hornets. Incompetence. And number 1, I hate to say it, Minnesota Timberwolves. All this hate. He says right now the West is loaded, and by the time it isn't, it probably will be too late for this crew.
I think we have a better chance than the other teams. And
I hope so.
I like that you gave your reasons.
Yes, that's important.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, it's helpful. It's helpful when you give reasons.
But I have to say, if it wasn't for that little guy and at the draft day, Cleveland's always, I mean...
Yeah, what's up with these number one picks?
Yeah, they're getting too many number one picks to count them out already.
Kyrie Irving.
But I don't know about this Bennett.
Yeah, yeah, not quite Wiggins level, is he? Or LeBron. We'll see.
They may even get Wiggins.
Yeah, they might. Yeah, that depends
if
on
they
Bennett.
do, I don't know.
They might, with the way their luck
I don't
has
want to talk
been.
about NBA conspiracies, but if they get the first pick again, I mean, something has to change.
We need change in the NBA. Yeah,
We need change.
It's like something's wrong here, isn't it? Tane, coming up with his 5, number 1. Yep, this is probably number 1 on everyone's list. If there's, and he says not in any real order because there doesn't need to be. Mm-hmm. If you don't win, you don't win, right? But yeah, Bobcats, of course, are going to be on that list. Raptors, Suns, Cavs, and he did it again. Nah, there you go again. Wolves.
Come on, people.
Look at you.
Come on.
There you go again.
You gotta believe.
You've got to believe. Oh, I love that Ron Paul line.
Believe in this team. I mean,
it's going to be tough, but
yeah,
I'd like to believe.
I don't see us winning anytime soon.
Look at you.
And I kind of I hate to say it, but I'm going to say it. I kind of wish we didn't get Kevin Martin. Because he's going to put us in that weird spot where we're too good to get a good pick that's going to actually push us over the edge.
But not make us like great, right? Yeah. That's
the thing. So unless Shabazz becomes the next Harden.
I wish.
Yeah, and our rookies become future all-stars.
Becoming Mutombo and Zhang.
Oh, that would be nice.
Or
That'll
Hakeem.
Be nice.
Hakeem? No. He'd be more of a Mutombo, I think, but with a much better shot.
And
Kemba couldn't shoot for anything.
Yeah. And Love still being here.
Yes.
But the thing is, who's going to be our coach? I don't think Edelman's going to be here by the time all this starts coming together.
Yeah, he's going to step down at some point. This might be it. It's like if everybody's hurt again, I think he's going to step down.
It's going to take a very good draft pick to get us to that point, and I think we might be in that area where we're not going to get a good enough draft pick to make that happen.
Yeah, there's almost without like the miracle of all time.
Tanking. Yes, a lot of teams that used to be good tanking right now just to get back there.
Philadelphia, right?
Yeah.
Yep, Philadelphia. They got
Boston.
Noel via trade. We got they got rid of Drew Holiday, and they got an injured center for him. So yeah, they're obviously in tank mode. Potentially good center, but no guarantee for a proven point guard.
Tankers out there, tank teams.
Watch out for those Pelicans. Yes, watch out for the Pelicans. They're gonna win a title. No, I'm kidding. Maybe.
I think we may have a chance. And I do like those picks there.
Yeah, except for the 5th. But no, I'm kidding.
I kind of believe in the Cavs, only because of their draft picks and their luck. If it can be called luck.
The miracle kid. Yep.
Yeah.
Could be.
God dang bow tie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Would you like to start the 5, or should I?
You can.
Okay, well, Bobcats. That's number 1. Another for me. Or do you want to do it like a serpentine, or should I just do all 5 right now?
I think they're going to be pretty much the same, so you can just say yours now.
Okay.
And then if I have a different, I can agree with the ones you agree with.
Bobcats.
Yeah.
So, yep, we each picked one right there. Orlando Magic are never going to win a title.
I think so, too.
Because, you win 2 lottery picks with elite centers and you can't deliver a title, and everybody seems to want to leave there for why. I have no idea. It's not the greatest climate in the world. I hate humidity.
Oladipo is not going to push them into the playoffs.
No, I love Oladipo, but, he's not a franchise player. If he is, slap me. Yep, here we go, Vince or Hank. If one of you disagrees with me, we could start a slap bet because they do that on the show. When one of them is wrong, they have to do Yes, okay, I just did it, so I just lost. That hurt. Okay, but yeah, so Orlando. So we're both in that. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that team is not. They're cursed. They're like the. I won't say that purple team across the.
Yeah, I think they should have
Minneapolis,
made a
but-
couple more trades of. They should have made a couple more trades to get some draft picks there.
Heck, shoot, if they get the more picks they get, they might actually pick the right guy,
Yeah.
or
Follow.
get lucky with the draft. Yeah. Because why did they have a follow in Oladipo?
Yeah.
But look at it.
Yeah, then forcing Oladipo to play point guard. They just trade a follow, made them they win less games, but they get a better pick. They maybe get Wiggins, Parker. You never know.
Yep. But bottom line, no title, right?
Yeah.
Bottom line, no title.
Sorry, Orlando fans.
Sorry, Orlando. We apologize. For me, number 3, and of course, it's not in any order. I'm just saying this is the third one of 5, just to keep track. Toronto Raptors. I can't see them ever winning a championship. That sounds like, I don't know. That sounds like finding a needle in Mount Everest. They're not going to win a title. It's just not going to happen. If Toronto wins, I'd be shocked.
Again, too good to get a good pick and too bad to win.
Yeah, I should let you name your teams. Look at me. Yeah, we shouldn't be riding coattails like this.
For
those three,
I'm going
guess,
to trade your Toronto with the Suns.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah.
Again, I agree with the reasoning of a bad GM, just bad decisions. Yeah, I think it first started with excuse me, not getting. I mean, with Amari leaving, and then Shaq coming in for whatever reason.
Yeah, they weren't even close.
I mean, why bring in Shaq? I mean, that just
and slowed everything down. They slowed everything down.
Yeah,
Dumb, imbecilic.
Yeah, giving BC all that money, trading away. I mean, they're bottom feeders.
It's just a team, that they finally got to the finals a couple times, and they'd run into somebody who's better.
Yeah.
Barkley against the Bulls. The 76 Suns, I remember I mentioned a while ago, they did get to this finals again, way before. It was the 76 team, and they ran into Boston. They're not going to beat Boston, back then. They had John Havlicek and guys like that. They're not gonna beat the Boston Celtics. Nope. So it's just one of those things.
No one on that team that's.
It's like picking Gopher basketball to win the national title. It's like it's not going to happen. Like they might get good once in a while, but they're not going to win a title. They'll be in it maybe once in every 20 years, but that's about it. The Final Four or whatever.
The Suns are finished.
Yeah, and they're another cursed team. So, yeah, I mean, yep. So, for me, it's got, what do I have? Bobcats, Magic, Raptors. You have Bobcats, Magic, Suns.
Yeah.
Okay, so fourth, I'm going to put in, I just cannot see this team ever winning a title. And a lot of people actually have them winning the West this year, which is this is a hint for our next show will be the season preview, by the way. We are going to rank the teams 1 to 8, just like last year. We had a blast. It was the best show of our entire career, in numbers, and I think in the way how much we enjoyed it. So yes, our following show will be the season preview. That's a sneak preview or trailer for the next episode 107. So number 4 is going to be the Clippers. Yes, that's a team a lot of people think is going to win the West. I don't think the Clippers. I can't ever imagine the Clippers winning NBA championship. It just doesn't make sense to me. I know. Everybody might be like, Joey, what's wrong with this guy?
I have to agree.
I don't think they'll ever win a title. Do you think that'll be your number 4?
Yeah, I have to agree with that. The Clippers, even with Doc and Chris Paul staying.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to me, they got worse.
Mm-hmm. Really? Yeah, I suppose in a way, in a sense.
I mean,
how do you see them worse?
Well, I like Bledsoe.
Oh yeah, they got rid of him. Yep.
Yeah.
And they lost Mo Williams. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Racine. Not that Racine was that good, but he's still a factor.
Yeah.
And they lost Grant Hill. No,
that really did.
Yeah,
that really did.
No, he didn't even play. That's the funny part.
No, I just think they can't win with Griffin unless Griffin scores. He does more scores different ways. Jordan does, score. I mean, they're too raw. They're the stars in their team. Jordan and Griffin. I just don't think that they're good enough.
No, long term. Yeah, I mean, this is their chance to do it. If they're going to win a title, this is their chance, and I don't think either of us seeing it happen. But yeah, we'll save most of that for the next show. But go ahead.
But they may have a chance a couple years from now because a lot of the top teams in a couple years are going to be really bad.
Yeah, Miami and stuff. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. But do you want to have a different fourth team then, or would you like it to be the Clippers?
No, I still think that they don't have a chance.
Okay. So number 5, I'm going to go with. It's like we don't want to pick the Wolves because look at us, host of the show, and then the Wolves are never going to win a championship. No, it's like we almost can't. That would be like professional suicide.
A lot of it is depending on Kevin Love. Mm-hmm. Even with Love, we would have to get a nice package back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm the last thing I'll say about trading Love.
We refuse, right? We refuse.
Don't jinx it.
No, we don't. So now, is it the Cavs? Is it the Jazz? Is it the... Me personally, I will say Cleveland. Okay, yep, I'm going to say Cleveland, even though I could say Utah just as easily. But we got to have 5. And I just had to pick the Clippers instead of the Jazz or the Cavs. But because I just cannot... The Clippers winning a championship to me sounds like... the Tooth Fairy coming tonight. It's just not going to happen. So I'm going to go with Cleveland, hopefully for the sake of different conversation here. Cleveland just seems like the kind of team, again, that it's the little engine that kind of could. Just like Orlando. Like, they're going to get good draft picks. They're going to have these great players come, and they're going to have the great players go, unfortunately. And unfortunately, also, in the Brad Daugherty era, they had all that talent, but did they get past Michael Jordan? No. As good as Cleveland's going to get, somebody else is just going to be better, and that's just unfortunately the way it's going to be for the Cleveland Cavaliers, in my humble opinion. Team number 5, Monsieur.
Actually, from the last thing I said about the Clippers, I think I need to take them out.
Okay, yeah. Yep, now you get 2 new teams then.
Because after a couple of years, they might be able to put something together.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll keep them just for the sake of being the way I am.
Like I said, because the Heat aren't going to be the Heat right now. I mean, Wade's not getting any younger. Mm-mm. So after a couple of years, I think I don't know, they have a better chance than the Jazz, I should say. That's why I'm going to replace the Jazz with the Clips.
Okay.
For the 4th one.
Okay.
Because unless Burke is the next Chris Paul, I don't see them winning anything.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
And
I don't think so either.
For the 5th,
mm-hmm.
The Thunder.
Oh, here we go.
The Thunder.
Here we go.
They ruined it.
They did. They did.
Ruined it. And
the only reason now before you go, everybody gets their dander up with the Seattle thing. This is a rare exception because yes, the Thunder were the Seattle Supersonics, and yes, the Seattle Supersonics were the 1979 NBA champions. But this is a rare exception because what did the Seattle Sonics do? They the owner and all that stuff. They left all the history, and I mean all the history in Seattle,
which is something we should have done.
With the Lakers, that would have been smart. We would have had 5 titles, but we didn't. But no, they left all the history in Seattle. It's a really rare exception that I don't like, but we have to make it just because. So the Thunder started anew, which is just one of those things. Usually, like, say, the St. Louis Hawks technically wouldn't count because they moved because they won a championship and moved to Atlanta, but that one, I don't know. Okay, before I get too technical, continue. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Before I bore everyone here.
I think it's Oklahoma. I think they're in a position now where it's like the fear that some people have of the Wolves of Love leaving. Now I was like, okay, are we going to be able to keep Durant happy? Because I think they really lost out with letting Harden go. I mean, we got a piece of that deal.
They made a lot of mistakes.
They didn't get you trade a guy who can attract another superstar. and you rather keep Perkins.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and, unfortunately, they couldn't meet his demands too. It was a combination of things, but
I think
maybe they could have tried.
If they would let Perk go,
they could have tried harder. You could say,
yeah, and they should have. I mean, they just
traded Martin away
completely.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was just a bad trade.
They couldn't even keep Martin out of all that. They couldn't even keep Martin. Oh,
yeah, Lamb's not going to make up for that. Lamb is not going to make up for that.
Could you imagine if we lost like Rubio and got nothing back for him? That would really suck.
Like, got a couple players. Got who could we say? Man, I don't know.
Like, what if we got
Tony Allen and
Jose Calderon or something? You know, well, somebody better than that. But like, I don't even know who Kevin Martin would be.
Some bench player. Well,
he's like somebody better than Calderon. I just can't seem to compare. It's tough. I'm too.
Well, basically, we let the best guy go.
Mm-hmm. You fool me once, can't fool me again. No, I'm just kidding. I had to say that line.
I mean,
yeah, they screwed up. They screwed up.
They could have possibly had a dynasty going.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Harden didn't show up in the playoffs,
mm-hmm.
they could have had a dynasty, and because of that, I think they're slowly crumbling.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's. Yeah, I mean
that's a take that's starting to catch up right now in the league.
Yeah,
it is.
You see,
fans. So.
You notice the frustration in Durant. I mean, he had a lot of technicals.
Yeah, he's getting madder and madder.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the friendliest guy in the league.
He's getting mad. Yep.
Yeah, but he showed a lot of frustration, and I don't think he may be there for long. Especially with his connections with Jay-Z.
We'll see. Oh yeah, now we got that going.
Yeah, he'll be there for the term of his contract. But I think by keeping Perk, that hurt him a lot. Even Perk being there is a huge negative, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's stupid and pointless.
Man,
stupid and pointless.
Such a negative.
He's way.
I'd rather nothing. He actually makes you worse.
I'd rather have Turioff than Perkins. Wouldn't you? I'd rather have Turioff. So congratulations, Flip Saunders, on that. And he's got to be keeper.
Put Luke at center.
Luke Ridnour?
Seriously.
Whoa.
Perk was a negative during the playoffs for them. A complete negative.
Luke Ridnour at center. Yeah, Perk was. I almost dropped the F-bomb there.
You at least give him some points if Luke's at center. It's not like Perkins was like getting every rebound. I mean, come on. Man,
he doesn't do anything.
You might, I mean, with Luke, you might get some over the backs.
you know what Perk does? You know what Perk does? He tries to imitate Magic Johnson, but no one was there, and then he's like, "Hey, where was the foul?" No,
yeah,
that was awesome.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That was awesome.
But because of that, they decided to act like Perk is a. Well, I think they might have thought that, hey, Dwight's come in here. We may need Perk's muscle to stop Dwight. Because on paper, we're going to be playing against the Lakers here. That never happened. I bet you, just imagine the GM there was like, yeah, oh, man, the Lakers suck.
Yeah.
And we kept Perk.
That was bad. They had a chance. They had a chance.
Go.
Look at this guy keeps ripping the Lakers.
Wait.
Do I sense? No, look at me.
Just the Lakers, I don't say Kobe has it coming, but they're no longer at the top.
Look at you.
And they'll never be for a couple of years now.
It's gonna take time, just like it did in the '90s for a little while.
I'm sure Vince is thinking until the love comes over.
Until love comes, love hurts. No,
I think it's over for Oklahoma. I think the window was shut.
It could be. Oh, yeah. Well, we better save some of that for the next show, though. Look at you. Right. We got to save some of that for the next show. We don't want to burn it all out on the previous show. But, hey, that was good. Very good points, though, that, I can't really disagree too much with. And I don't think, there's experts out there. And well, we could call ourselves experts as well, I think, personally, because we follow it that close and we're around it enough. That would agree with that. Definitely. So now to the Twitter very, very, very briefly. In fact, I'm going to keep it extremely brief. We just first of all have to mention @WolvesExplosion. And what's your Twitter account?
Forecaster TE.
Yep, at Forecaster TE. For the Forecaster, do give those a follow if you could. Really, I'm just going to keep it to... There was a little conversation that started. The Hoops podcast. I got teased a little bit because I mispronounced a name that I guess here there was a pitcher. Now, of course, on the Hoops podcast, it's Reese Pedretti and Boof. I called him Boof, but it's actually Boof. That's how they say it there. James McKern. I call him Boof because... Well, there was a Twins pitcher named Boof Bonser, a Minnesota Twins, obviously baseball pitcher. His name was Boof Bonser, so when I see the name, I think Boof. But actually, they say Boof. I don't know if... So, I got teased about it. They're like, Joey pronunciation, Boof pronunciation, classic stuff. They're making fun of me a bit and teasing me, saying it was Reese, Pumpa saying, nah, it was awesome. It was funny as... Vince saying I was hilarious. So, yeah, that was my explanation. I'm sorry I had to wait so long to get to it, but that's the explanation as to why I mispronounced it. Huh? What's that?
I'm sorry.
What are you thinking about?
No, I just noticed that whenever you read like
what?
So whenever you read something from Vince, you kind of get like an Aussie accent.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, do I?
You do.
I do. Funny. Oh, it must be because I listened so closely. What did I do? How did I say it? See, I didn't even notice
a hint of an accent there.
Weird. That's weird. Maybe Vince notices too. It could be. Yeah, it's right because I listened so close to That's weird. That's interesting. Nice catch there. And look what Vince says way at the top. He says, "Do more Aussie impressions next show, Joey." I do. What the heck? Okay, yeah. It's kind of funny. Oh, man. So don't even worry. Oh yeah, and Boof. Oh, my God. I still can't do it. Buff. Boof. Oh, dang it. I suck so bad. I'm really sorry. Boof. Yep, he says... He says, don't even worry, Joey. Good for a laugh. Oh, I'm sure he's laughing right now. Oh, at JLMC Kern. And, of course, at Pumpa5 and at Vinrock44, VINROK44. Yes, sir. Pumpa5. Yep. Follow all those guys. Listen to the shows. They're awesome, of course. That's the Courtside and the Hoops podcast. All right, so got the shout-outs out there. And, of course, the conversation was hilarious. I mean, I saved it for last. Saved the best for last. Buff. Yep. I'm never going to say it right. I am never going to say it right because of Boof Bonsar.
Boof.
Yeah, it's Boof Bonser. That's why. Yeah, it's his nickname. Yeah, right here. But yeah, Boof Bonser of the Twins. He started good and he just wasn't good. Just give this picture. The Boof sound was the home runs he gave up. Okay, I gotta stop it before I get a boof in my cheek here. Just okay, meaning a big punch. Yeah, sorry. So again, thanks everyone for listening. This was very fun. Very, very fun. Man,
Please call in.
Please do call into the phone lines 209-736-7877, 209-736-7877. It is a voicemail. Do treat it as such. Mention you're calling in for Timberwolves Explosion and talk with Paladino and the Forecaster.
Yeah, we'll put you on there. Make you famous.
Make you famous, yep, because hopefully I got to think the numbers are going to start to pick up here because it is September now. Yes. The stock is going to start to the buyer. It's going to be a buyer's market again because Timberwolves are healthy again. Yes, just like last September, the buyer's market. Start buying, guys. Start buying stock in Timberwolves Explosion. Thanks again to Dylan of thesportstuff.com and of course Travis also of Dakota Sports FM. Thank you everybody in South Dakota that are maybe listening for the first time to the real version of Timberwolves Explosion here. Not that my solo shows are that bad, but this is more fun. That's all. I just personally enjoy it more.
You try your best. Try your best.
Yes. I mean, and I've done solo for a long time, Purple Mafia, but that has guests as well at times.
Give a listen?
Yes, give a listen to Purple Mafia. I'm going to be doing a season preview tomorrow, actually, with Dylan Richardson, so it'll be out probably Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. All right, so everyone, do take care and stay tuned for that season preview for the NBA.
Yes.
Oh my God, we're excited. We are at our best in that mode. All right, everyone, take care. We will be back very soon.